What's going on, y'all, man? It's LA Rich, and we back with another vid, man. And look, today we have a Candace Owens video on the channel, man. With this video being titled "Candace Owens at Hearing on Confronting White Supremacy." Now, I really want to know how this is gonna go right here. I haven't seen a lot of Candace Owens videos on the channel, as far as videos just strictly her. Usually it's the ones I've seen are with charliekirk, but hey, you guys wanted this, so this is what we're doing, you know. And I that's the main thing I've been asking for too, new people and other people that hold debates. And obviously I had new Candace, but you guys had let me know a lot of other people that do debates as well, like Michael, what's his name? I know I forgot his last name, but I know his first name is Michael, Matt Walsh, Douglas Murray, I think. What's another one, man? What's another one? It's some more out there, but their names aren't coming to my head. Y'all make sure to keep letting me know some more of these people that hold debates videos to watch. I'll make sure to do it. And by the way, too, thank y'all for helping me hit 13.1 thousand subscribers. You know, road to 13.2 now. I appreciate y'all so much for all the love and support y'all show me every single day. It truly means the most to me. Nonetheless, if we don't go ahead and get into this video, y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But enough of the talking, man. Let's do it.
To your use of the word hilarious. To me, this feels a lot like your reaction to being named in one of these manifestos. Now, you're, of course, not responsible for the words of somebody writing that document. But I do think that laughing at it is a real problem, because these are real families that are impacted by this violence. And I think our efforts towards talking about this have to start from a place of mutual respect, which is what I've heard from this side of the table. Now, the reason we don't have those numbers, I want those numbers as much as you do, but to say the numbers don't show something is simply not supported by the data.
Okay, and I have 38 seconds left, Ms. Mulligan, if you want to respond within that time.
The only thing I would add is that it's in the name. Terrorism, domestic terrorism, it terrorizes us. It terrorizes us in our homes. It terrorizes us in our schools. And to the points made by the other panelists, it is disproportionate to its impact on any individual life, and it's not.
You reject the idea it's something that doesn't matter, or it doesn't really matter?
Absolutely reject.
Okay. All right, so here's where we are. Every member now has had 5 minutes and... I'll go ahead and okay, and Mr. Clay. So we have two members who have not. So I'm going to go to the two members who have not yet, and we'll give an opportunity for a closing thought to any member who wants before we go.
Am I next to respond, or is Mr. Meadows?
I thought Mr. Meadows was next.
Mr. Meadows, okay.
Mr. Meadows is next, then Mr. Clay, then to you, Mr. Jordan.
Ms. Owens, obviously this is a gang up on you. You know, we're giving these witnesses the ability to do a rebuttal on you, and so you know, I find it unfair, Ms. Ballou. I mean, you know, candidly, for you to show mutual respect and then you to go after Ms. Owens, it's not appropriate. So, Ms. Owens, you can have 4 minutes and 34 seconds to respond. However,
you yield for a second.
I'll yield to.
Thank you. I believe, Ms. Owens, when you used the word hilarious, it was referencing the fact that no one had asked you a question. It wasn't to the subject matter of the hearing. Is that right?
That is correct.
And to have another witness insinuate something that is not accurate is just not appropriate, Mr. Chairman, for how witnesses are supposed to behave in front of this committee. I also think you didn't say it doesn't...
Okay, so they took what she said and basically misinterpreted it, and they did that on purpose, is what I'm hearing. Okay.
And to have another witness insinuate something that is not accurate is just not appropriate, Mr. Chairman, for how witnesses are supposed to behave in front of this committee. I also think you didn't say it doesn't matter about the subject matter of today's hearing. You said there are other subjects that matter as well, and maybe we should spend some time on those. Is that accurate?
That is correct, and they matter much, 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 much more, and I have said that. I said that in my opening, and I will say it again. You know that white supremacy and white nationalism ranks nowhere near the top of the issues that are facing Black America. And the reason that you are bringing them up in this room is because it is attempt to make the election all about race, as the Democrats
Not in
do.
my case, Ms. Owens. I'm sorry. Please do not characterize my motive.
Mr. Chairman, it's my time.
Yeah,
It's my time.
You've got your time, Mr. Meadows. I'll give you 3 more seconds.
Every 4 years, you bring up race, and you knew exactly what I meant when I said hilarious, and you just tried to do live what the media does all the time to Republicans, to our president, and to conservatives, which you tried to manipulate what I said to fit your narrative, okay? I was not referring to the subject matter that is hilarious. I said it's hilarious that we are sitting in this room today, and I've got 2 doctors and a missus, and nobody can give us real numbers that we can respond to so we can assess how big of a threat this is, because you know that it is not as big of a threat as you are trying to make it out to be so that you can manipulate. And the audacity of you to bring up the Christchurch shooting manifesto and make it seem as if I laughed at people that were slaughtered by a homicidal maniac.
Right, like, come on, man. I've seen a couple of videos of her, so I'm not gonna say I've watched so many that I know her, know how she would act and everything, but I've seen enough to know that I don't feel like she would laugh or feel like be that type of person that thinks something like that is funny or even has that type of what can I say, personality to joke like that. You get what I'm saying? Or she's losing the argument or losing the debate, whatever you want to call it, and feels the need to laugh at something so serious like that. A school shooting, man, or a shooting in general. I think she said it's the church shooting. I couldn't picture that. I couldn't picture it. So them even saying that has sounded crazy to me at first when they first came on the mic.
Audacity of you to bring up the Christchurch shooting manifesto and make it seem as if I laughed at people that were slaughtered by a homicidal maniac is, in my opinion, absolutely despicable. And I think that we should be above that. To try to assign reality or any meaning to a homicidal maniac writing a manifesto, which, by the way, let the record show, also stated Spyro the Dragon, the child's cartoon, as a source of inspiration. He also cited Nelson Mandela as a source of information. I don't think that Nelson Mandela has inspired mosque shootings. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong. You would rather assign meaning to a homicidal maniac than to actually address the things that I said today that are actually harming Black America. Number 1, father absence. Number 2, the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism.
This is true. This is very true, man. Absent fathers in child's life play a huge part, man. And I think watching Charlie Kirk's video, I think that he said that in current age, the amount of children that don't have a father in Black households and just Black families in general has grown from 25%, something around that area, over 70% now. That is ridiculous. And it's sad to say, that plays a huge part, man. It does. And some people may tell you it don't, but coming from people, if you have a father in your life, you will understand how crucial of a good father. Let me emphasize that. A good father in your life, you will understand how crucial and important it is to have that parent in your life, man. Both parents in general. It's huge, man. It really is.
Rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism, if I had to make a list again of 100 things, would not be on it. This hearing, in my opinion, is a farce, and it is ironic that you're sitting here and you're having 3 Caucasian people testify and tell you what their expertise are. Do I know what my expertise are? Black in America. I've been Black in America my whole life, all 30 years, and I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
Wow.
I'll yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows. And now
Wow. Hold on. Wait. Don't just go off like that. I need to read the comments. Hold on, y'all. I'm going back to the comments because they cut that off a little too quick. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's see what the comments have to say. Candace Owens is me in an argument after I think about it in the shower. Can we also recognize that the gentleman that gave Candace Owens a chance to rebuttal, I think sometimes we miss that. The white woman in the middle looks so uncomfortable, LOL. Words just came out of her mouth like it's pre-written. I wish I can articulate my thoughts perfect like that. Literally. Somebody said this is literally like a movie scene. It really does sound like it came. Everything that she said was from a script, from how good she said it, man. The way she's able to speak is honestly crazy to me. For to say all of that, and I mean, it's perfectly put into a sentence, you know. Shit, it's amazing. It really is amazing. Yeah, she's great at what she does, man, with debates and all that. So, yeah, thank y'all so much for helping me hit 13.1 thousand subscribers. We're on 13.2 now. I appreciate y'all so much for all the love and support y'all show me every single day. It truly mean the most to me. Nonetheless, that's gonna go ahead and close out the video. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And it's LA Rich, I'm getting up out of here, man. All right, y'all.
I just got these rates, I boost it up, that I'm not real. Shooter ready, go there, ready, blaze, they hit up everyone. Every time I didn't give a shit, I still ain't number one. And my pockets filled with money, bitch, like fucking.